what's up? Money Sage here. Man, I just love money. Real money, that is. But don't get it twisted, I'm not greedy for money. Money gives me the luxury of placing value on things I really care about. My health, my knowledge. I could buy audiobooks for days. My family's well-being, my gorgeous and spectacular home, my vroom vrooms. What else? Oh, I never let money get in my way of being honorable. That's where money and I draw the line. And that's how we keep an ongoing and healthy relationship. We do get risky, but that's it. Well, enough about me. Let's talk about money. When I got onto my pursuit of the money, I read up on anything that connected with me intuitively. But my intuition was not so keen at first. This was a skill I had to sense and nurture. Thank God I came across the concept of the law of attraction. It explained vividly that it is the law of love. When you get a chance to comprehend that idea, your life will unfold based on what you think about, feel about, and move with when you sense inspiration and take inspired action. Spiritual-performance at best. So those were my early days of Daps and I becoming entrepreneurs. The real first phase was sales. You gotta know your ABCs and when to ABC. Always be closing. However, sales is not bells and whistles. Sign here and take the money and run. No, that's not how you do sales. That is more on the verge of drifting and theft. How to Master the Art of Selling by Tom Hopkins. Daps and I love that book. It's where we learn to communicate. The best part is that it taught us how to listen to customers. I like to use the term patron and never client by the legal definition. When one sells, one has to use their mouth and ears in correct proportion. Each one has 2 ears and 1 mouth. So what do you think one should most focus on when selling? You got it. You have to first listen. You do that by asking meaningful questions. Once you gather enough data, information, what you call information, you can then sense the solution, or what you say as solving the problem. That's my quantum-speak in effect. So anyhow, that's just a tidbit of where I've been on my journey and only a fraction of how far Daps has come along. During his challenging day-to-days, there's also a lot of fun to talk about. Hardships too. Oh my god, I'm not even going to mention the cold showers, the wild sex rides with romantic lovers, the long bus rides after getting our Dolphin Gray 2003 Audi A4 Turbo that our foster dad co-signed, only to have it repossessed when we made our turn to start a real estate business. And that was after leaving Bank of America during the 2008-2009 housing market crash fiasco. We just had to keep going. We decided that nothing would stop us. By the way, since you love the content, be sure to join, subscribe, tip me with the like button, and talk to me. Leave a comment for us to share with everyone. So on and on we went, and fast forward around a decade, Daps was doing yard work for a friend at his investment property just to make ends meet. It wasn't that we had given up on our dreams. With all the things he learned about, he decided to pause from working on his commercial real estate endeavors. Well, one of those times that he was at work, Chavienda and Rue showed up, and they couldn't just shut up. They couldn't just shut the heck up about this crypto talk, Daps told me. And then he told me, I gotta find out what this is. And that's when he decided to buy some audiobooks of the topic. He was already doing that with many of the topics on his mind. Personal growth, leadership, women, how to be a man. But more importantly, Rue taught him about his first crypto exchange. He learned about Coinbase. I kid you not. Months went by and he didn't really do anything with it. Trying to grasp the concept of blockchain was so foreign that he decided to follow the auto-suggestion spelt out in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, of feeding the back of your mind content of at least 12 times minimum until it becomes you. And so he did. When blockchain clicked, he then moved on to cryptocurrencies, followed by a whole lot of YouTube watching. I kid you not. And guess what he did when COVID hit? As an Uber driver, he was making funds on the daily. So that one night when Boston seemed so desolate that it looked like a ghost town, he decided to convert his earnings, thinking to himself, teachings from Robert Kiyosaki, it's not about how much money you make, but how much money you keep, and bought some crypto. 20 fiat currencies in BAT, 20 fiat currencies in BTC, Bitcoin, and 20 more in Chainlink. His consignment amounts were low because he was just testing it. So today, I want to talk to you about starting on your first crypto exchange. We will keep it simple, but I want to give you a list of the ones we find are the most functional, yet not the best to work with ethically speaking, and the few that are overall best to work with and function well. We will not get into the nitty-gritty because we want to simplify. Sally, quit taking notes, my love. You can simply come back to this audio save and listen back to it. Plus, all the other content I have categorized for you in each other folder. First crypto exchange to practice on is Coinbase. It will be easy to set up, buy and sell, and move your money around. But listen, when you get good, watch out. Second one was one of my favorites, and I need CZ back at the helm before I decide to come back. Binance.us. For those of you who live in the Unity-States. Then, as a third, I like Uphold. Easy, fun, risky. We get risky, and a lot more. And then when you're good with moving funds around from wallet to wallet, Bitrue is rich with gems. But it can get technical and costly overall. And when you want to sideline the exchanges, I love to park my BOON in the Trust wallet. Also designed by the CZ team. We need CZ now. Goodness gracious God. So there you have it. Who knows what I will talk to you about next? I guess you'll just have to be on your toes and on your YouTube app to get a notification of when I hit you upside your head with more orgasmic content. À tout à l'heure. Everyone, thank you. Gratitude for taking the time, and don't be so broke you can't pay attention. Do me a favor and help me get this content out. And since you love it, be sure to leave comments, follow, subscribe. Thumbs up, hit the share link, and blast this good stuff to your world. I want the audience. Hello?